Hey, good morning, everybody. I just hit 500 subs, so I just like to say thank you, everybody, for your support. I wouldn't be here without you guys. It's not like, I'm making money or anything, but it's just cool to have 500 people who want to come and watch me. I looked at my analytics a little bit too, and I noticed like I get the vast majority of my views. I think it was like 80% or something from subscribers. So you guys do a great job of watching the videos, and I really appreciate that. So again, thank you very much. But anyway, on to today's shave. Gonna be going with Champs de Lavande. This stuff is in the bison tallow base. Yeah, I love this scent. Lavender, very lavender forward, but it's got some nice spiciness from the black pepper. It's got lang lang in there, but it's not super strong. I don't know if you guys know, but I kind of really dislike lang lang. It's probably one of my least favorite scents. And the brush I'm going with today is going to be the Declaration B6 Magnum. In before Corey's Declaration B34ZL596 comment. But yeah, this is gonna be a great shave. I hope they bring this scent back eventually. You can still buy the Champs de Lavande aftershave on Chatillon Luxe, I think. Don't quote me on that. I haven't lost the hair. That's a thick boy. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a really thick hair. But yeah, I don't know. Last time I checked, which was a while ago though, but they did have this. But the Champs de Lavande soap has not been brought back pretty much since this release. And this released either before I started wet shaving or right around the time I started. And like right when you start, at least most people I know, you don't start off buying super expensive stuff. That dog is barking very loudly. But yeah, I didn't start off with Declaration. I started off with Proraso Red in a tube. I really wish I started with better artisan products, but I started wet shaving with the with the intent to save money. Yeah, look where that got me. So yeah, I started using Proraso Red. I used a marker long handle. I don't really know what the lettering is. It's like a 37C, I think. It's basically a marker 34C with a longer handle. Yeah, bison towel is awesome. And then I used a Omega 10066 brush, which I still have. It's a nice brush once you get it broken in. I mean, it's no Badger, but those tips are just super hooked at this point. But yeah, I started relatively, budget. And then it wasn't for about maybe a few months. I kind of just stuck with budget stuff. I eventually discovered Nick Shaves, and then I got some Razor Rock stuff, and that's kind of where I really fell in love with the hobby side and getting all the scents and stuff. And I still didn't really buy a lot of like the big name artisans yet, because spending like $15 on a soap like really blew my mind, you know. Oh god. Bet Annette wishes I would go back to being like that, but you know, that ship has long sailed. And you know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with spending less on soaps. To a degree, you do really get diminishing returns. Like if all you're looking for is a good shave, you know, stick with Parasso, because I mean, it gets the job done. You get a good shave, you know, your skin doesn't feel like absolutely luxurious with the like dragon tallow and unicorn milk and everything that the artisans are putting in soaps nowadays to make your skin feel amazing. But you will get a good shave. It'll protect your face. You won't have all the canned goo crap on your skin. So, you know, it gets the job done there. But yeah, that's when I started liking artisans. I don't know, is Razor Rock considered an artisan? Not really, but I mean, Chung Fung Sing makes their soap, and I think they're considered an artisan, so in a way it's artisan soap. But my first favorite scent was XXX, Aqua de Parma, and that's what got me really in love with Aqua de Parma, and like I really love Aqua de Parma now. I have the cologne, I keep the Fine Italian Citrus like stocked up. I always make sure I have it, and yeah, I really love that scent. So here you go, Razor today gonna be the, I don't know, this one kind of looks bigger than the Blue Paula. I'm not too sure, but yeah, this is a big boy too. It's a near wedge as usual. Slight smile, Spanish point, firework down the spine, Paua scales, and tang inlay. So yeah, this is the Razor I got to go pick up from Max, which was a truly awesome experience. Yeah. Before I started talking to Max, you know, like I felt like he might be this kind of, you know, intimidating guy. He might have an ego, you know, he's kind of that artist, perfectionist type of personality. And sometimes they can be, you know, maybe not the coolest, but he definitely proved me wrong. He's one of the easiest people to talk to, one of the easiest guys to order from. So I don't know if I ever told him that, so if he watches this, he'll find out. But yeah, I was a little, by the time I was going to pick this Razor up, I had already kind of talked to him a little bit, so I knew what I was expecting. But like the first time I really talked to him, yeah, I didn't expect him to be quite as cool as he was. But yeah, if you ever order a Razor from him, or you're thinking about ordering a razor from him, and you don't know like what to pick and everything, like, you know, ask him about it. He will help you. So yeah, don't be afraid to give him a message if you feel like you need to. Okay. Nice first pass. I mostly own the Chatillon Luxe collaborations with Declaration. I only own the Chatillon Luxe collaborations. Yeah, the scents that come out of Chatillon Luxe, some of the best. To me, wow, that's real nice. But Sean from Chatillon Luxe is to me one of the best perfumers in the industry. He just does some absolutely amazing stuff. You know, not every scent that he makes is going to be up my alley, but I mean, he's got a little bit of something for everyone. But yeah, everything from Chatillon Luxe that I own, I really enjoy. So he and Peter probably make my favorite scents in all of shaving. And yeah, like I said, I really hope they bring this soap back, you know, eventually. Just because, like, Milk Steak is probably my favorite Declaration base. Bison being a very close second. I mean, this stuff, you can see the performance is fantastic. And, you know, if you can find this soap in Bison, well, what am I saying? You don't have any other options. So if you can find this soap and you're a fan of lavender, that's nice. I definitely recommend picking it up. It is pretty hard to come by. I can't remember who I picked this up from, or maybe I got it off of BST, but it was definitely worth it. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why I always need the towel on only my left hand pass across the grain, but yeah. Very nice. This edge is one of the ones that I got lucky on too. But yeah, it's a good one. Just get a little bit of coffee again. No slips. Maybe a little bit more water just because it can take it. Oh, I don't know if you guys watched the Stallion's most recent video, but he did a two-handed money pass, which was pretty cool to see. You know, he didn't make a big deal about it, didn't even say anything. I think until I commented, no one had even said anything about it. So yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, he just like broke out the left hand. He did a good job too. I mean, I don't think he's been practicing that, so all things considered, like, it went pretty smooth. Much smoother than it went for me the first time I used my left hand. I think I probably cut myself a few times trying to learn that. But yeah, I recommend using your left hand kind of as soon as possible. Just because, like, to me, I feel like the shape goes smoother. And there are certain things where I feel like it would be either a little awkward or just a little too difficult to do with that kind of like the push method with your right hand, like how I like to J-hook. Not that I'm saying it can't be done, but I just think it's a little easier to do. You know, that's just my opinion. But it doesn't really matter how you shave, as long as you get the end result you want. Like, who cares? So yeah, I was just saying, cool to see. If he keeps at it, you know, that's cool. If he goes back to the way he was doing it, that's also cool. I mean, it's worked for him for a really long time, so he has no reason to need to change that. Finish up here. cool. So, 20 minutes again. Yeah, my shaves always come out to about that long. But, you know, everybody says like kind of the 10-minute video is recommended because most people click off at about 5 or 6-ish minutes. I think mine said 7. But if you guys can let me know if you don't want to see me lather up, like if you would prefer I start my video with a lathered face, unless I'm doing like some kind of you know, like a first impressions type thing. Like if I'm just using soaps that I've already used before in the past, like this, or I mean it's pretty much everything that my videos have been nowadays, because I'm not really buying too much new stuff. And just let me know down in the comments, kind of interested, because if having like a 13-minute video would be better for you guys, because Shave326 brought up a good point. 362, 326, I'm sorry bro, but he said that there's just so much stuff to watch, you know, and you want to try and watch everybody, and I know that feeling, I do too, but sometimes it's hard and you can only watch like a portion of a video. What I end up doing, and no offense guys, is I kind of like just skip through some parts sometimes, like when you're when the face is getting re-lathered. So I apologize for that, but yeah, if you would prefer something like that, just so that you know you don't have to see me do the same old soaps over again, like, you know, I think everybody knows how to like dial in a soap relatively. So yeah, if that's something you prefer, just let me know. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about that. I might try that in what's my next shave probably gonna be on here Monday. Yeah, I thought I'd give everybody a break for the weekend, just so that I can catch up. So yeah, that's it for me. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good weekend. It's Friday here at the time of this recording. So yeah, have a good weekend. Stay safe, and thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. See ya.